Every day I wake up.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't know most of those songs. I didn't know most of those. I recognize the VTuber one, and that's pretty much fucking it. Oh, I know the Dracula one too, I know that one. Because it's on the fucking radio constantly. Alright, pulling for Enigma. I'm gonna do 10 for Enigma, but I want to save for collab and for, anniversary. Yeah. So we'll do 10, and then I'm just gonna bank real hard on Streamer Luck to carry me, because shit's fucked otherwise. Also, we need to do, React Slop for the fucking trailers, because I haven't seen them yet. Debate him using the insert rich or lucky arcane as at home screen, so I chose turning and I lost my 50. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, that's not how the hell works. Shit. In name of Kingdom, hell yeah. I saw him not get 3, and I was like, damn, bro. You're not the streamer here, what the fuck? Alright. You know, I thought this would be a shorter, update. Hang on, I'm just setting up the slot shit. Give me a moment. I thought this would be a shorter update, because, I mean story rather, because of it's a shorter update, but like, apparently not. Apparently fucking not. There we go. Does this have audio on it? Yes, it does. Let's move this elsewhere. Why is it like that, bro? I don't know why I have most of these. Oh, my god. Final boss is at chapter 11. Oh, is it really? Because I was just looking up the, because I looked up a playthrough just to see how long it was, and it still said like 5 hours, so I don't know what that was about. It might have been not just story stuff, I don't know. Alright, let's, You like those Google Docs up there that just, look at this, 3.5 summary, fucking empty. I haven't touched this shit, bro. It's fucked. Only 14 nodes. Wait, but like, time-wise, how long is it? Because... Is this stream not going? Wait, is this stream not going? What the hell? What the fuck? Oh no, it is. Okay, we're good. Oh, look, a notification. What is this in reference to? List of loading? I don't know what that means. Oh, do they mean like the thing? Like literally the loading screen and shit? Yeah, then I was starting the chapter 2. You know, the story ends, but there's still stuff. Oh, is that why? Okay. Shit, then I probably could have just done it yesterday. I just saw the 5 hours. I'm like, yeah, this is probably just save it for tomorrow. Alright, so this is Enigma's thing, and this is the trailer, right? Or am I stupid? Don't answer that. Hello World, great story. Oh, is it? Okay, I don't know. I'm assuming it's playing off of the what do you call it? The fucking sandbox, not sandbox. I forget what it's fucking called. That one mode that I hate. Pre-storm. Finishing today. Depends on how long it is. Apparently it's shorter than I expected, so hey, that's nice. Wait, let me see. Has no character. Wait, Enigma has no character story. But I saw a little section for him. Is that something else? In the menu list. Toy box, yeah. Avoid the EP there. Okay, well, yeah, I don't really. Oh, this is an EP. Shit. Hang on. Pre-storm Pro. Yes, correct. Okay, so I only have to react to one thing. God bless America. Yeah, I don't know about reacting to EPs just because, like, what am I supposed to say? I don't know shit about music, man. It'll just be me going like, oh, yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's cool. Which, to be fair, is kind of what I do for trailers anyways. Alright, let me do a quick audio check on this. What can I play here? Oh, look, Enfield. Audio check. That's loud. Holy fuck, that's loud. Let's down
What
that
is
a bit. That should be fine. It's just a mini game, not a story. Is the mini game long? Because I was planning on just doing that for a separate stream. Would that be enough for a separate stream? I suppose if I include mains and all that other housekeeping shit, that's probably it works. Has its own mini game. Okay, so kind of like Ramona's, or not Ramona's, Fatutu's thing. And then I'm assuming which part of the story they've talked about Pre-Storm prior to them. I feel like as a creator, I should be making a what happens in Pre-Storm Protocol video. But I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Even I don't fucking know. In terms of story content, that's probably my least favorite thing in the game today. Just because it's such a pain in the ass, man. Yeah, it took an hour. Okay, so we can say that for another stream, because I had another thumbnail I want to use, but if there's only one story for this patch, that's a bit hard. Please do. I apparently don't read. I'll have to actually go through the story. That's so sad. Alright, it's fine. It's fine. We'll do it. And I still need to do 3.5. Okay. We're doing a reaction video. Yes. Everybody say hello. And then we'll listen to this sad man do things at his job. Why is this? I swear to God, I made that go away before. Alright. It's boring, just press a button. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Okay, let's go.
The age of humans has come to an end.
What is Semmelweis doing here? Hang on. Oh, right off the bat, we're just starting with it. Fantastic. Bro's just like me for real.
With the lost research on the storm and the long absence of an LSCC director, the Foundation is considering appointing a director of their own choosing.
They still haven't figured out who to join this shit. Okay, that reminded me of fucking Oppenheimer, man. That spinning shit.
Adler already said that they're pressuring us for results.
I did hear the Foundation has been quite lively lately.
We just need to submit something that'll shut them up.
Wait, what the fuck is she doing here, man?
The Pre-Storm Protocol, and soon.
Please,
But
don't say
there are
that.
still some problems that haven't.
Their simulated data. Forget your humanitarian care.
Think about it clearly, Adler. The pieces in the toy box are not objectively different from their real-world counterparts.
But they are, though. They don't fucking exist, brother.
Is that the case this time as well?
Oh, I
This
can
is
see
a
where their story's gonna
simulation of the
go.
storm. Everything will reset.
Oh no, he's gonna use the
Nothing will
box as his
change.
fucking therapy session, isn't he?
If you've already concluded that this is meaningless, why did you return?
Oh my god, they made him
Time
swing.
waits for no one, Bruderherz. I have to go eventually.
Wait, I also. Traitor!
Great.
Du kannst das Arcanum nicht begreifen. Du kannst diese Tür nicht öffnen.
None of us even knows what's in there, and you're saying you're going in alone?
Why is Madison Pocket concerned? I was under the impression he just didn't give a
Everything in
fuck.
the universe.
Adler, just by observing it.
Oh, this is the core, right?
Factor on the core.
No
Yeah, there
matter
you go.
what you see, don't approach it. We mustn't.
Fuck is going
Every
on?
puzzle has a solution.
Starting to show it's 3D. I'm surprised that we got 3D for this trailer, considering it not only is it not like a main, like a big event trailer, it's not even a full patch. Like, what the hell? Maybe some. Oh, who could it be?
What puts weight behind the Laplace name?
Bro,
isn't any
it's so
hollow
funny
shell or
that
face.
his shirt is basically just Lucy's, like Lucy's shirt. Also, this guy's got fucking shoulders. Look at that. All the men in this game just have really wide shoulders.
It's the people doing the hard work to
What are they feeding these guys,
My
man?
burden has been light for too long. It's time I shouldered that weight for the good of
Yeah,
all
shoulder
the
that weight.
LSCC. Befreie dich von den Grenzen des Geistes.
Yo ho ho! I like it.
I think this is a nice one. Wow, they're really just blitzing through these. Marsha's is nice. I kind of like it. It's very simple, but it's the colors are really good. I'm assuming she's Temperance, right?
Will endure against the night.
Surely.
Yield not to darkness, nor wrath.
Yearly bookmarks. Strength. She's strength. What the hell? I would have assumed Temperance. That's crazy. Hey yo. That's right. Recoleta gets a Euphoria, doesn't she? Alright, your standard. Oh, double mint is actually really nice. I'm always farming money. Complete induction. I have heard this mode is dog shit. I've just heard that Focus Flashback is not great. There you go. Who's the other one for this patch? Is it just her for this patch? Oh shit, okay. Alright. 3 would have been sent in the Baron's on trailer. Yeah. Doll has on. Yeah. Hang on, I want to see. Give me a second. I want to see the because usually the tarot thumbnails tend cards tend to have references to the original card, right? So she's strength, huh? I assumed it would be Temperance just because it seemed more her character. This is the Rider Wake deck, I believe. Alright, well, she doesn't have the flowing water shit. That's because I look up Temperance. I'm fucking dumb, bro. I'm dumb as hell. There we go. It's a dog. It's got a fucking dog in it. Is there a dog in this? I can't even tell, man. Yeah, there's like little lions. Okay, sure. It's got the infinity sign and mountains and shit. Yeah, okay, I can see it. I mean, it does have all the thematic elements at the very least. That's so interesting. I see a lot of people's wallets straining this, man. You see the dog but not the lady in white? Wait. Oh, right. I mean, yeah, obviously, right? It's just it's a bit of a different thing, so I didn't really clock it. Also, I kind of like how she's got this light blue. It reminds me of what's her name? The one from Series of Dust, Lorelei. It reminds me of Lorelai's fit, kind of. Just this very pale blue on white. That's kind of nice. Hello, Bear. What's up, man? Holy peak thumb. Hell yeah. It's the strength to contain the beast. I guess that kind of is her thing, right? Being a knight and having all this like shit going on with her arcanum. Alright. Alright. That was a reaction for sure. Cool. Let's log into the game. I'm pretty sure I updated it. They both have I saw that. Monster wear a gown and tarot card that has a lady in gown and strength. Yeah. That's kind of the sense I got too. Actually, wait, is 6 temp? No, 6 is Hierophant, or Hermit rather. Never mind. Who the fuck is Temperance then? The lion doesn't concern itself with the woman in the gown, yeah. I'm sleep. Why are you sleepy? Isn't it like it should still like be noon for you, isn't it? Something like that. Should be no exchange code. Oh, that's right. If you got those, that'd be great. Calm down, Lumona. Carl Benz Memorial Antique Car Show. Oh, bro's birthday is today. Look, it's the racist birthday. He didn't know what his fucking birthday. That's so funny. I guess it makes sense. Because he was a poor ass peasant. 7 a.m. for me, damn. Damn, why are you awake at 7 in the morning? 6 is a hermit? I assume so. And I actually haven't checked. I assumed he was hermit. I don't know. Neuralism art? Wait, is that not for last patch? Why is it still valid? What the hell? That one I think I already got. Yeah, I already got that one. Open Sesame. There we go. Fresh start. And objection. Oh, screen's black? Okay, hang on. Hang on. Yeah, why is it black? What the fuck? Is it not capturing the window? Why, bro? Why are you like this? That's weird. Why? Is the audio going through at least? Okay, so the audio is going through. This makes no goddamn sense, man. Why is OBS like this? Hibernating, chatting, amazing skills. I've been streaming till like 1 to 2 a.m. Jesus Christ. Is the entire thing black? No, like the overlay and shit's still there. It's literally just the game, right? Why is this not? Okay. And now I think the audio's being duplicated. Bro, what the fuck? No? Oh, please tell me I don't have to restart this fucking game, bro. No, apparently not. I think I just need to make a new source. That's kind of dumb. Where is it? Window capture. Louder? Louder for what? Sorry, hang on. Alright, there we go. That's that. Voice capture audio capture. Reviews. The OBS is such a pain in the ass, man. Like sometimes it works and then sometimes it does stupid bullshit like this. Alright, is audio okay on the game? Objective. Did I spell it wrong? Oh no, we're fine. Let's hog. Alright. Okay, I already got that. Audio is good? Yes, yes, yes. Everything is fine. Good, yes. Perfect. Black screen. Okay, yep, got that. Take a turn by there. The bot can do whatever the bot wants, man. I don't recommend clicking on anything it links, though. 2 p.m. I do. Went from 40C to 20. Dude, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. That's a huge jump, actually, if it's in Celsius. White text over it and you have a Hoyo game, actually, though. You made the game louder, did I? Interesting. Because it's still showing. Okay, we're just gonna leave it. If the screen frozen, I swear to God, brother. Before, okay, we are good. We are good. Okay. Now we're fine. Perfect. Everything's fine. We're good.
If my parents had their way, I would be leaving the highlight.
Delayed call. Yeah, that's just kind of how it is with streaming. Kind of a pain, but what you gonna do? All right, we'll do 110 roll because I'm not exactly in great state here as far as polls go. Do you want potato paste, dear lord? All right, 10, right? Surely I'm streamer luck. I fucking hate this game. All right, no, we can't go any further. Image locked. Wait, it is frozen. God damn it, brother. Why? Why are you like this? Alright, I did a poll and it was trash. So just know that. An objection, why? It was fine earlier, brother. What the hell? It was working. Alright, I'm actually huh? Right, I guess we just kill this source again and try again.
I could take a little break with how much work you do. And there's no use rushing yourself out of the land of the living.
Try restart. Yeah, I'm gonna make a new window, and if that doesn't fix it, I'll just restart the game. Have leftover space. OBS is funky when you Oh yeah, I have a couple. I feel like a terabyte of space free. Like I'm fine as far as that's concerned. Okay, resize this again. Oh, I can already tell it's not gonna work. Alright, let me restart this fucking game, bro.
Leave my
It's behaving like an over. That doesn't make any sense though. Why would it do that? Alright, restart. Nope. I swear to fucking God, bro. What the hell? Why are you like this? What if I make it a game capture instead? Okay, I'm actually OBS pulls. It was fine. We've streamed on this on these settings before. I don't know what happened. This is not my fault. It's been fine before. I don't understand. All right. Let's remove that song. Okay, now game source doesn't even capture. What is going on? What the fuck is going on right now? Having stream issues is great content. Yeah, apparently, bro. Actually, you know, while we're doing this. Oops. There we go. Okay. Let me figure this out. I'm sure. Surely, right? Star Rail point. Yeah, man. Black screen, white text. It's iconic. I was really hoping Restart would fix it. I was really hoping Restarting would fix it. God damn it, brother. Alright, what about... See, the audio capture is working. What the fuck? Where? And if I log in, yeah, it'll take the first image and then it just freezes. Why?
You got a habit of sneaking up on people, don't you?
I don't
I've known
understand.
spirits that were noisier than you.
Huh? What else can I do? Display cap? I'm not doing display capture. That's gonna get me in so much fucking trouble. I swear to God. If we do that.
If my parents had their way,
Oh,
I would be
am I a fucking god? I think I might be a fucking god. Hell yeah, brother. There we fucking go. Alright, I swear, if I resize this and it freezes, I'm going to kill myself. Still fine?
When I was
Still
7,
fine.
the city started building this palace of sorts. It was
Okay.
a massive thing topped with a dome.
Great, we're on screen by hell
By the
yeah.
time I turned 17, they had forgotten all about
Oh
it.
my god, man.
Now,
It's such a pain in the ass. It'll be working perfectly fine for every stream prior, and then it just suddenly stops. So stupid. Alright, let me get some shit. In Minecraft, yes. Not in Minecraft, real. I need to use up this stamina real quick. Actually, no, I probably need to use it for the event anyways. It's fine. Another 10 pull, but you know what? Yeah, because the first one didn't stream, right? So surely another 10 pull won't hurt. We are so fucked with collab, bro. Alright, Chip. Chip your band. Chip your fucking band. God damn it. Alright, 3 Zima as well. That's ice cold. Alright. Let's just get started. Because if this is quick, which I'm hearing it is, we can actually bang it out tonight. Again. Join the Skip collab club. No, man. That shit's not coming back. Why do I have 130 summons, please? Because I don't pull on shit. And also because I got lucky in my last pull. That uncanny green. Buried deep, no echoes return. Realistically, how much Pre-Storm do I need to know? Because I know like the bare minimum for this story. A silent afternoon. Enigma sits at his desk trying to picture a field of grass. Brother cannot even picture grass, let alone touch it. You were planning to skip him, so you know, yeah, exactly. It is what it is, right? Something else always pushes its way in. Something bitter, something that tastes of rust. After several filled. Why is it? And then looking inside, a pistol. Okay, we're just starting with this.
Rita Hoffmann.
Bro. He says the name quietly.
Diejenigen, die nicht vom Sturm geholt werden. Wohin gehen sie, wenn sie sterben? Ich möchte es selbst überprüfen.
Alright, dude. We're playing Persona, I guess. Sure. That uncanny green. What a wonderful way to start the story. These unhinged, yeah. He almost would have been one for the tier list. Which we will do at some point.
Afraid of sacrifice, she followed her own path.
How long is this after the storm? Like, they're only now doing the funeral?
And her fearlessness and perseverance, ultimately...
I like how it's a question mark as if we don't already know who this is.
Miss Marcus.
Oh, you've arrived.
The young investigator lowers her head. A moment later, she manages a slightly easier expression.
It's good to see you, Miss Semmelweis.
Semmelweis glances at the papers in Marcus's hand. They're crumpled, and near where the ink is smeared, new letters have been neatly filled in. After the flood. So immediately after. Okay.
Relax.
Oh, not immediately. After the flood is quite a time away. What the hell? Is this... See, I would have thought that this was more like a yearly memorial sort of deal, but no, this seems like they're actually just laying her to rest now. That's kind of crazy.
Where?
They took some time here. I mean, bury, because they don't even have a body to bury, but still, like, shit, that's a while.
The Foundation's memorial ceremony has already ended. It was solemn. Almost everyone
Does with the
came
soul
to
takes. I
express
assume they
their
just dump them into
condolences.
the
They just all
Smith,
had to
right?
get back to their work.
This Foundation disrespects its workers. That's what. Yeah, honestly, yeah, probably. They've still got Paulina's hand in the Foundation, man. They didn't even bother trying to bury that shit.
Well, at least this cemetery will always remain open. I was more so wondering about those colleagues you're familiar with. Miss Kakanya, for example. I thought she'd be accompanied.
Brother, Kakanya is on the Suicide Squad right now. Come on.
She had to go through a few more rounds of inquiries, so she couldn't make it. She did send a bouquet of flowers, though. It was just like the one you brought. A beautifully arranged bouquet of white chrysanthemums.
Chrysanthemums. Some of us nods and surveys the figures scattered around them.
And Enigma? Where's he gone off to? Weren't they each other's only family?
About that. Man is currently splattered all over the wall.
Hoffman-Knott name. Rather admirable, if you ask me. But now, at that very sister's funeral, our Mr. Adler is nowhere to be found.
A few days ago, Mr. Enigma helped me sort through Madame Hoffman's possessions. Then he left all in a hurry. Later, I received word from Laplace that he'd barred the door to his office.
Huh. So he's chosen escapism then.
It's a really bad time for this guy to stop drinking. That conversation ends there. The two of them, and all the rest gathered here, a little more than acquaintances to one another. Familiar only in their mourning. Alas, Marcus speaks again.
There was a mailing list among Madame Hoffman's possessions. On the train to Vienna, she asked me a question, hoping I could read its answer.
I wonder if there's a sun model with her not having red eyes, or did every sun model in the story is her infected form? I don't actually recall.
What is the best way for someone to defend themselves?
He doesn't like showing his emotions. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that was pretty clear. It's either that or he just drinks.
I read the answer she expected. She asked because she was preparing a gift.
You punch him, bro. That's the way. The words fly out of her like fired bullets. What a rare thing, the chance to ease unbearable grief simply by sharing it. Oh, excuse me.
Mr. Enigma packed the list, her documents, her ID badge, and her diary into a box. Madame Hoffman's entire life reduced to
Yeah, I'm
a
just gonna
tiny
nice and exhale,
box.
yeah.
Then he stopped and he asked me,
Where do you think Greta has gone?
Is he really asking a child this, bro? You need
has she
a therapist.
heaven? Hell? Has the storm washed them away too? Those who aren't lost to the storm, where do they go? Will I see her again someday? Will all of us, any of us, see her again? If only I'd known earlier.
He's an
that the
adult at this
gift
point.
she
I mean,
was
yeah.
preparing was a birthday
But,
present
like,
for
surely
them.
there are better people to
And
confide
instead of
with.
taking care of me and celebrating my first day as a foundation
Especially considering
investigator,
Marcus is
she
kind of
could
a
have-
nervous wreck, just by default.
If only my arcane skill were more useful. If only I'd read what would happen on that stage.
Alright, you're not a divinator, man.
If only the future were written out as words on a page.
Please don't trauma dump on Marcus. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is probably the least appropriate person to be trauma dumping on. Sunlight says nothing. She only raises her hand gently. But before that touch can reach her, Marcus draws a deep breath and forces her what-ifs back down. There is nowhere to turn for answers. No point in blaming herself. What's done is done.
I told him I hoped Madame Hoffman had gone somewhere with no storm and started a new life, even if that means I'll never see her again.
That was something to get her so she doesn't really watch her. Nope, she's dead.
In the end, he said he needed to think about my answer. He hasn't left his room since.
She had the powers of Rohan. That was Rohan.
I can understand that.
Oh,
I
Kishida.
don't want to be here either. But I have to. Because I want people to know that they don't need to worry about me anymore. Escapism is a natural reaction to grief.
Died from Petras.
Just
Yeah, yes.
because you don't want to face it.
Quite a time before the storm
Doesn't
actually hit
mean
too,
you're
so it's not like
heartless.
I don't think there was any
Don't you
chance at
think?
all. It's kind of weird though, right? Because even if people are dead, they seem to come back after a storm. Otherwise, the world would just be completely fucking empty, right? Surely. Like if after going back like 100 years or something. So like clearly those people still exist, even if they've already died in the past. So I don't know, man. Didn't see it, but anything interesting out of the... Interesting is not the word I would use, because there wasn't really anything of interest there. It was mostly just degeneracy, which was kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. It was extremely funny. Like, you had one guy, or I guess it was a bot that would just keep emoji reacting videos where it like flagged to every single comment on the thing, and it's like, goddamn, bro. She waits almost stubbornly for an answer. New souls may enter the new timeline the storm creates. Is that how it works? I don't know, right? Because it seems like because if we think about like Kakania and Isolde, for example, I know we're getting off track a little bit. Like, they have been stormed before, and they presumably existed in the original timeline, but by the time the first storm hits, I mean, they would have been long dead by that point, right? So realistically, there's no reason that they should exist as they are in their current iteration, right? Sunrise glances distant grave and smiles softly.
Look at you saying all that without stammering. You see? There's no need to worry.
But does Semmelweis give a shit? That's the real question, because I swear to God, this lady doesn't feel shit.
Huh?
Stone cold, that's what she is.
I shouldn't have suddenly.
See, even Marcus has the common sense to not just drop on other people. That's crazy.
No, you're right. Everyone handles grief differently. Let's go. I'd like to hear how your training is going. I'm sure Greta would be proud of how much her little apprentice has grown.
All right, Miss Semmelweis.
Miss Semmelweis. She nods solemnly. They pass through the gathering crowd and stand before the grave. She gazes at the small box in the hole. Everything suddenly feels unreal, right? Because there's no body, they just bury things that symbolize her. She desperately wishes it were unreal, just some nightmare her mind conjured under pressure. But every book has an end. It isn't time to turn the page.
Was an exemplary Foundation investigator, a dependable teammate, and...
Oh, they're gonna use that picture. Alright, bro. Fucking hell.
She never cowered in the face of sacrifice. She followed...
Her hand settles on her back. Semmelweis finishes the sentence for her.
She followed her own path until the end.
Pursuing the truth with a resolute heart. And ultimately, it was her fearlessness and perseverance that brought us the knot that allows us to cross the storm.
It's not gonna be voiced. Alright, that's why I have to cherish every chance to keep the story going.
She inspired many, none more than myself. She gave me the courage to leave the Flennon Isles, allowing me to witness and read so many new things. So, standing here, I vow to continue to seek what she sought, what we all seek, a world after 1999.
Title drop? No? Because I want to see the world you believed in.
I will persevere as she did. I will keep reading, keep writing, record every experience, every feeling. I will never forget what you've done for us. For me.
To be continued. She's taking a box and so she can physically beat up the next high rank type she turns into. Yeah. Are we sure? I assume her corpse washed away because, I mean, Greta herself said, let her take my spot in the sanctuary, which I'm assuming they're not going to lug her body, like, in the middle of the storm crisis. They're not going to, it's just not realistic, right? To try to take the body. That being said, Razor Squad did show up to take Isolde away, so maybe. But if they did, then why aren't they burying the corpse, right? Happened to me in the story and the press appears twice and I thought I missed something. Yeah. It's just there to mock Marcus at her most vulnerable. I'm surprised a little bit, just because everything we've seen of Semmelweis so far, in general, has just been her kind of being really cold towards others. Like, she was ready to kill that one guy. I forget his fucking name. Emil. She was ready to put that guy under the ground. But she didn't. So I wasn't expecting her to be so, like, forward with her emotions in this one. This is one of the character interactions complains about a certain knocker-upper guest. Oh no, you lost a Flutterfay. That's so sad. Just a little detour. The spiral. E2, goddamn, bro. Watching the Storm was the only thing that lied people. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Like, there's so many weird things, like, about Storm, if you think about it. Who the fuck is this guy?
Is there no code of conduct among you people? You're the one barreling down the hall.
Bro, you're at Laplace. You don't get that shit here.
You're...
After spotting the bite mark covered ID badge, he wisely swallows his words. Yeah. Alright, even Medicine Pocket even he knows Medicine Pocket, alright.
Medicine Pocket?
He's like, yeah. Men are warning the story patch will run away from time to time. What do you mean run away? Like, just run the things? Who cares who this guy is? Yeah, actually. Just some Foundation guy.
Sweet. Looks like even the little minions at the Foundation have heard of me. I'm rushing to get a sample right now. If you're here for Ulrich, try that lab over there. If you're here for Enigma, check his office. If you're here for me, get lost. Better luck next time.
Only like people who cares about not being watched like that storm. Wait. What? The glass past a staff member interest suddenly peaked.
Ooh, wait. Let me guess. You suits can't take it anymore, so you're gonna shove a new director on us, right? Or maybe one of the oh-so-generous higher-ups has finally approved our application for a new lab?
It'll sad when she finds out that Hoffman died. Was she? I don't remember. Because I only remember the first ending, really.
Oh, or maybe
And barely.
you're here to command
Oh,
us
without your-
very
okay, so one of those.
obedient researchers to fix you up an arc? You know, like Noah?
No one
Here's an
mentioned.
idea. How about you shelve all that and let us get back to our research on edible Procrasma extract? At worst, we'll get a taste of something sweet.
The staff member gives an awkward wave and quickens his pace, hoping to get out of this predicament as soon as possible.
That's a topic that requires a rigorous approval process.
Jesus
and
fucking Christ, bro.
oversight
Just
from-
move.
It's not within my power to decide. I need to deliver these files to Mr. Enigma immediately. I
Enigma.
won't take up any more of your time.
Has been eating non-edible Procrasma this whole time. Yeah, apparently. Shit, and Argus as well. Like, what's that about, brother? Yeah, like, well, what the hell, man? What do you mean you're just developing it now? Chapter 4 and help Madame Z. I definitely don't remember that. Like, just... that's so long ago, holy shit. It tossed a small metal tube to the flustered staff member. Mark Delegate from Chapter 4. Oh, wait, he was actually mentioned, wasn't he? Like, during the voting process, I remember him coming up.
Give him this and make sure he eats it. My application's been sitting on his desk for 30 hours. Looks like the only way I'm gonna get through to him is if he experiences
Bro,
it
this guy's gonna
himself.
come in, and Enigma's gonna be dead.
If there's an emergency, just press the button on the wall, not the red
Hands are
one.
stronger than coffee, yeah. Medicine Buck doesn't wait for a response, disappearing around the next corner instead. I need that MP sticker. I'd be very surprised if they didn't release something like this as merch. The staff member is left with nothing but a closed door in the distance.
I see. You can follow the proper procedures to file a complaint against researcher Medicine
Hey,
Pocket.
Vincent, how are you? Welcome, welcome. He tosses the metal tube to one side and grabs something off his desk. A crumpled ball of paper drops neatly into the wastebasket by the staff member's feet.
The application has already been reviewed. The ever-generous assessor that I am.
Bro does not want this job. Find someone
As for your
else.
request, based on the progress of our other projects, you can expect a response in about 69 business
Heyo.
days.
2
This is an
month
urgent
turnaround.
matter,
That's
sir.
crazy.
I understand completely. It's a
And
pity
Cosmo
for
needs
us
to work
both
harder
that
for
the
votes.
Blast
Oh.
isn't a wish-granting
Oh, no.
machine.
Bureaucracy, hell yeah, actually, though.
If it truly is as urgent as you say, put the documents on the pile to your left. Make sure not to touch anything else.
I don't like any people.
Then when's the earliest?
Brother, just leave. You know you're not getting shit here.
52 business days.
20 to 25 work days. Oh, business days. Yeah, that's true. Wait. 3 month turnaround. That's...
In principle, my department only accepts research assignments pertaining to the storm, and only the final results are delivered to us. The calculations and sample analyses you need will be handed off to other teams. But it's not like we have spare researchers just moseying around, and Laplace isn't the Foundation's personal calculator. If you have any objections or
52
extenuating
business day, yeah.
circumstances, you can take it up with our director.
That's him. You're the director, brother. Or is it Ulrich now? I don't know.
But of course, the position's still empty. I'm only
Yeah,
standing
okay.
in to manage the documents and affairs no one else cares to deal with. Looks like it'll be a tough job to find you a team.
Bro, he is still bitter that they kicked out Lucy.
Close the door on your way out.
To his surprise, the staff member doesn't argue, but he doesn't budge either.
You can move your own legs without your boss's orders, can't you? Get out.
I'm glad to see you're still full of vigor, Adler.
Right, hi Z. His head snaps up in surprise as a familiar figure steps inside. Well, since we last saw him. Yeah, chapter 4 apparently. Seeing who it is, he finally sets down his pen.
Ah, if it isn't my old friend. What are you fetching for Constantine this time? I trust the last report you snatched was to your satisfaction. If anything else in these stacks of scrap paper strikes your fancy, then by all means, help yourself.
He extends an arm and passes on the files beside him.
That won't be necessary.
The Foundation
No,
member,
I'll
like,
be sure
because
to
Z
visit
used to
again should the
be
need arise.
a science nerd, yeah? Before she went into politics.
Mark, there's still some details
It's still
regarding
Mark,
proposed
alright.
adjustment to field
I wasn't sure if it was
interactions
Mark or if it was
confirmed.
just the same model.
Mr. Ulrich and Miss Simone have cleared a 15-minute block in their schedules. You'll find them in meeting room number 3.
Very well.
The door closes.
You knew of Miss Simone's return today.
Did the Foundation exist before the storm? I believe it was found. I mean, yes. Yes, because the storm started in 1999, so they definitely existed prior. Right?
Most assumed she
But I mean, the
retired
Foundation's
through
been
the
around since like
timekeeper's
the 2,000
suitcase
years
along
ago or
with Madame
something,
Lucy.
if I recall correctly. You studied string theory before. Okay.
Looks like the Foundation keeps as close an eye on Laplace as they do on Manus Vindictae.
Foundation needs to mind its own goddamn business. He scoffs.
Some might even say that mad scientists and fanatical arcanists aren't so different. Though the former does have the small advantage of providing a handy little invention here and there.
I like how he doesn't even deny the fact that they're all fucking insane here.
Always
Just accepts
thinking
it.
from a researcher's perspective, Valor. Every researcher wants an independent, undisturbed laboratory. A simple wish in theory, a difficult
Can't believe
thing
Miss
from
Simone and
practice.
Lucy broke up. No, man, it's just long distance right now. They're working in different divisions.
I'm sure you didn't come all this way just to lecture me. What's the matter?
I trust Ulrich
Oh,
has
shit.
told
I
you
didn't
what
get that.
transpired in Antarctica.
Oh no.
Not long ago, we received reports from a field agent squads and investigators.
Field agent squads and puppets.
This time, the storm has brought us to the year 1920, and to a war that should no longer exist.
2,000 years ago is 1 BC. Yeah. Because I remember seeing a timeline a while back that said the Foundation was initially established 2,000 years ago, so I'd have to go back and like check it just to be sure.
The storm is hardly a perfect formula, and historical records often contain inaccuracies. Even under our current theoretical
Long time
models,
without a mission
Arcanum
making
maintains a
people,
degree
yes,
of
makes sense.
uncertainty and unknowability. A minor error such as this should come as no surprise to you.
He takes a stack of reports in Madame Z's hand nonetheless. Points to the incredible roster of insane people, you know, right? As he flips through its pages, his expression grows serious.
An error of this magnitude doesn't follow any of
what's
our
happening?
current models. This flood has destroyed at least 2/3 of all our prior findings.
Since the beginning, we've diligently tracked the occurrence frequency of the storm. We've also long gotten used to it, abandoning any semblance of a pattern.
Because those who haven't gotten used to it are no longer with us.
Alright, brother, can we be professional for 2 minutes? A scornful laugh.
It's never easy to have your world turned upside down, for anyone. It's overwhelming at first, but the more you see it happen...
Oh, that's right, the
easier
first
it is
time he
to
saw the storm, he
accept.
nearly got himself killed.
Of course, some
That's
still
so
have their
funny.
objections. There have been countless debates on whether we should prepare for war.
Laplace is not an arsenal.
It could
Our
be.
more radical members believe that, since research on the storm will continue to be lost, we should divert our resources elsewhere.
I got struck by an ad. Is the... Well, yes.
The LSCC has been without a director for a long time. and the Arcanocentric Society Institutum Laurent has gone unchecked. There is reason to believe that this has impacted Laplace's research efficiency.
Butterfly's about to get investigated. She studies Enigma's expression, knowing he's already figured out why she has come.
So, to ensure our collaboration with Laplace continues to yield valuable results, the Foundation plans to dispatch a director of their own choosing.
Oh boy.
Absolutely not.
Alright, bro. His clenched fist never comes down on the desk. He stifles his anger. Rage won't help him now. Laplace has been unserious for a while now. That's just their natural state of being, bro. Every time we come to Laplace, some stupid shit is happening, I swear to God.
However, the reality is that, besides some perfect directing machine, the members will be the most easily persuaded if we appoint a human as director.
Oh, we're already doing this. Alright, brother.
Which is why I've come to you today. If, under your leadership, Laplace can produce a persuasive new discovery during this tumultuous period, it would help my cause immensely.
Bro, Z is conniving.
Of course, no matter what, I'll continue to express my support for Laplace's independence.
She's plotting, bro. Enigma looks at his old colleague. They worked together a long time ago, if only briefly.
What exactly are you hoping to achieve with all this politicking? For Laplace to align itself with a foundation? Or with yourself?
He is consolidating power, bro. I don't trust her. I don't fucking trust her, man.
Expect a group of scientists
like the moment in chapter 4 when
like some kind of
she actually decided to come into her own as a politician, I started. I had some suspicions, I'm not gonna lie. And MZ doesn't answer directly.
I'd like you to continue your research on the toy box sent by Mu-C3. Investigate the source of its power and use its simulations to push out a report. Producing a final
It's just gonna figure out Lucy was fired for being yeah. Never heard anyone. Honestly, I haven't either.
And the core of the toy box may just provide the new
being a politician is not a crime. It's not that it's a crime. It's just I don't trust her motives. I worry that she has ulterior motives.
I see your reasoning, but why are you telling me this? Surely you aren't offering your help.
Exactly this.
Of your heart.
Right, because like, I don't know, man. It seems like she's trying to gather support for something.
Or some kind of scientific idealism.
Madame Z pauses, then she brings up that old, often discussed topic.
I still believe we can reach the final theory. Something all-encompassing that unifies the entire universe.
Brother. Enigma falters, then lets out a sigh.
Well, in that, we've just been going in circles. In a decade, all we've managed is to return to the 11th dimension.
What does that mean, brother? John Bluepock telling Enigma to wrap up this pre-storm protocol. Yeah, actually, though. You've been dawdling on this for too long. Working science and yeah, which is kind of aligns with that universal thing, doesn't it? She rises, cutting the conversation short. It also kind of reminds me of alchemy, and that they're trying to find the panacea, essentially, but more on a universal scale.
The Timekeeper hopes to understand the situation outside as soon as possible. Once you've arrived at a conclusion, please contact me immediately.
Immediately. The door closes again. Madame Z stands in the corridor, gazing up at the unfamiliar silver-white building.
Can a scientist become a politician?
Yeah, I mean, you've done it. Bro, I don't know. I suspect that she has some ulterior motives. That isn't necessarily in the best interest of, say, anyone but herself. I don't know. CG unlock, yeah, actually, yeah. The alchemy remembers Alice Transcendentality session. I mean, there's that, yeah. But I mean, alchemy, just in general, alchemy's goal is to find the universal cure, essentially. Which we kind of keep getting this idea of just a universal cure, just in different forms, right? Universal language being the answer to the world, this universal idea of a unifying factor with Madame Z. Or we actually have alchemists in game. Right. A Rebus and what? Rebus? Some true gold material. Oh, is there a note? Oh, right, it's not here. Oh, it's just Arcanum deciding we never even see it. That's true, actually. A philosopher from your homeland once said, if we take a foot-long stick and cut it in half each day, we will never reach its end. Correct. I'm not here to discuss calculus. I'd like to ask you this. Do you think a stick can truly be divided forever? If you reach a point where it can no longer be halved, what remains? You might say it's some fundamental particle, but in my class, the correct answer is a string. Nature's most basic unit is not a particle, but an incredibly tiny string. Dividing a stick to its limit, and you'll divide a stick to its limit, and you'll find a string. Divide gold down to its limit, and you'll also find a string. Even the basic unit of gravity should be a string. The entire world is made of strings vibrating at different frequencies in unseen higher dimensions. They may seem insignificant, but they are everywhere. Some pragmatists may laugh at you for taking this class. Why deal with a fantastical theory that has no experimental proof? I am a human, but you're an arcanist. I hope you understand my pursuit of a perfect concept, Miss Zhang. There's some concept. Rebus is the divine hermaphrodite from which is... Oh, that one? I didn't know that, actually. Adam's the sus manager. Yeah, clearly it's just Arcana, bro. She just dyed her hair. And got hit in some moment surgery. Don't readily accept rehearsed stories. Why is there a Sudoku puzzle in the back? Is that a subtle reference to how Enigma wants to fucking Sudoku himself?
There must be a theory that unifies everything in the universe.
Right, who the fuck is this guy? Oh, this is probably Twink Enigma, isn't it?
Because every puzzle has a solution.
Oh, it's a crossword, not a Sudoku. Lines form a framework waiting for one letter to anchor the answer.
The word is like a crossword. If you follow the clues... Verdammt.
It's crossword, yeah.
Isn't it about time humanity evolved beyond sleep?
Bro, I ask that question all the fucking time. He shakes his head and fixes his gaze on the jumbled grid lines covering his desk. What kind of Sudoku games have you... I've never actually played Sudoku. Like, not even once. I don't even know how it works, honestly. Putting papers and files aside, he turns on the screen. The crossword, so he probably loves Sudoku. Yeah, probably. 3 p.m.
It's only been 6 hours. Looks like the little biter's actually done some work in between destroying public property. Side effects have certainly lessened. Did I throw away the instruction manual? What did it say? Never mind. The little side effects have already been eliminated. The other symptoms don't
He's
matter.
really just playing fast and loose with his health, isn't he? What do you mean the lethal side effects, bro? Sudoku's all numbers, not a single word like a crossword. Okay, yeah, I don't fucking know, man.
I hope
I've never played
helps.
Sudoku. What, M&M's?
Toybox research, the timekeeper's request, new results, and Lorenz. Alright. As always, problems rarely come alone. But the more problems there are, the closer we are to the solution.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's how that works, bro. That was a hard cut.
We need to stop creating more problems.
Ulrich slams his fist down on the desk in an attempt to end the chaotic discussion spiraling before him. I was here to keep the horse wallets down again. Verse 109, they shouldn't repeat horse. Oh, that sort of puzzle. Oh, I see.
Then get rid of the approval system so we can all work in peace for a couple weeks. You know, spend our time actually experimenting instead of writing.
So are
damn
all of our
reports.
Laplace characters just kind of the head of their own division? Or at least someone notable within Laplace itself? We don't just get like random mooks.
I'm telling you, even if Enigma
Great
locked
comedic
himself
timing,
in
yeah.
that room for the next decade,
They're still creating
would
more
he get
problems. They're
through
so
them all?
self-aware. They're not gonna stop though, that's the thing. They're just gonna keep doing it.
Focus on the matter at hand, researcher Medicine Pocket.
Does anyone in this goddamn
The toy box has
institution
been
get
fixed
along?
for now, and the communication
Everyone
problems
just seems
caused
to
have
be
also
annoyed with
disappeared.
everyone
But
constantly.
we need to come up with a way to prevent any similar incidents in the future.
Creating problems on purpose, yeah,
And
actually.
it's crucial we figure out how it had such a widespread effect. We can't risk almost all of Laplace speaking in cipher.
You know,
again.
I mean, okay, yeah, sure. But still, damn.
I, for one,
Ezra
believe
probably
it's
good, that's
related to
true.
The storm syndrome.
Too bad he's fucking
But
in
our
Australia
research
right now.
progress has been far too slow, so I need everyone.
There you go again. You're gonna say that the language disorder interfered with our work.
I mean, did
right?
it not though? It definitely did. Only Hisabeth and Pointer, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, Windsong seems to just be on general good terms with people, I guess.
It's not gonna stop me from doing
In Australia? Yeah, Ezra's still in Australia, I'm pretty sure. He never left with Vernon on the Free Breeze. Or Ezra. Right? The little twink? Menacing pocket mimics Ulrich's tone, drawing out the words.
Those emergency handbooks are only filling that tank of yours with useless garbage data. Whatever happens, my advice.
Oh, Pointer and Hisabeth, yeah. Oh, because someone mentioned Ezra as well.
Mind your own business and let us fend for ourselves.
Huh. Sounds like you've gotten over accidentally ordering critter chow at the canteen. I suppose it is quite difficult to decipher a Tetris-based language, no?
No. Funny's the memorable Laplace appears the least often of it. It's so funny, she shows up in a non-Laplace chapter as a fucking bartender.
And no, we can't just blow up the toy
Windsong's
box
part,
yes. As I said before, it cannot be destroyed through arcane nor scientific means. You should know when to quit.
Don't you think that's significant in itself? You can't destroy it. Like, that seems like a big fucking deal.
Blow it up? Absolutely not.
Museum director. Oh, that's what we had. Okay, that was his whole character story, wasn't it? Who's Laplace's enemy? The Foundation, or their own members who can't get along? Both, man. No, I would say the Foundation is actually their allies here, because they're trying to make things fucking work, at least. The Pharaoh float nearly bounces in the tank.
Adler already notified us that the Foundation is pressuring us to deliver persuasive research results.
Persuasive.
This isn't the first
Here's
time
our
they've used our laissez-faire attitude as an excuse to attack Laplace.
Yeah, I know he was mentioned, or Mercurius was mentioned.
To create a reliable emergency protocol.
Okay, I get you. We just need to submit something that'll shut them up. So why don't you round up everyone who's been wasting research materials, hand them all Lorentz ID badges, and turn them over?
Bro.
I did hear the Foundation has been quite lively lately.
Honestly, I can't even.
Chaotic as the crystal structure of
I can't even
supposedly
refute that. That's a good idea, actually. Just get rid of all the liabilities at once. Bulk is clearly trying his best to hold it together. Eventually, the tremor in his voice module settles.
That's quite enough. Now, if you'd please return to today's topic.
What is Pre-Storm Protocol even meant for? It's not necessarily meant for something. It's so Muse comes in with this toy box and he's like, "Hey, check this shit out," and it starts causing trouble. And it's essentially just a model of the world, but not actually. Like, I don't know if it's meant to serve a purpose, but it just kind of causes problems, so we have to fix it. It's more shit done in Laplace these days, yeah. And we only know of like 3 members, so like 4 technically. So like, maybe we just turn everything over, man. The Foundation wants to control it. Yeah, I mean that's the same with Xeno as well. They want to control. The Foundation just wants to control everyone.
Researcher Pointer, Researcher X. How are the results of your data analysis?
Like, I like how we still have these power struggles even when fucking the world's ending. That's fun. That's great, bro. The two researchers have long grown accustomed to the lab's clamor. They know silence is the best way to keep out of it. Pointer pushes a stack of files towards Ulrich.
Here's my section. I've included a summary for the timekeeper's perusal. In simple terms, the flood has altered the characteristics of the storm.
Ezra Jr. is the only member of the Foundation Plus. The rest are separate as organized. Yes.
The vast majority of our past data has been rendered useless.
Why
Our
they need
most
to sort
reliable
later?
models require multiple rounds of verification. Therefore,
Upgrade evacuation
our code
plans for
conclusions offer reference only.
Oh, I assumed Muse just kind of dropped it off with them as like, hey, deal with this shit.
This should be plenty.
Hello, Armageddon Disruptor. I usually called it, yeah, actually, though. Everyone silently agrees.
Have we made any discoveries regarding the arcane fluctuations emanating from the toy box?
No.
If we're only looking at the numbers, the magnitude of these arcane fluctuations far exceeds normal levels. I also consulted all the arcanists I know with arcane skills related to language, words, or sound. none of them could find any man-made traces in the fluctuations. I have two hypotheses. One, this toy box is a naturally occurring arcane object. And two, its core holds a power beyond most arcanists' comprehension.
What if it's like Burton's suitcase? That'd be kind of funny. He pauses. Hesitation, perhaps?
I also have a personal theory. Mr. Ludwig's arcane fluctuations.
Okay. Thud. The meeting room door is thrown open, slamming against the wall. Okay, that's a sliding door. Everyone turns towards the figure that has just burst in.
Mr. Enigma.
Door's unlocked.
The visitor pushes the door open and enters.
I already reviewed your application last Wednesday, X. And you and Elizabeth can stop submitting those clinical trial applications for Medicine Pocket's project.
Oh, I have a friend.
Regulus is not an option either. There isn't a hair on her body that doesn't scream Arcanist. I will handle this myself. After all, I was the one who questioned Medicine Pocket on the possibility of resuming research on the topic in the first place.
What are you talking about exactly? Clinical trials for what, bro?
It's a compelling research direction. An antidote for Picrasma extract suitable for human consumption, and a universally applicable edible extract with energizing effects.
An antidote for Picrasma extract, so... Okay, so that's Greta. A universally applicable edible... Oh, so that's what they meant, I see. When they were trying to make edible Picrasma, it's for everyone, not just Arcanians. I feel like that's... Oof. Just drop shit off this plastisol, yeah. So good. You see them as a... I need to get caught up on the pre-storm. I still don't know what's going on. Why are we here always? It's a flashback, it's a flashback. He delivers a long string of terms with neither a stumble nor a pause as if reciting from a script.
There's no need for you to worry. I read the project proposal. Medicine Pocket already consulted me on a few issues.
Right, that's why they need a human.
That proposal was supposed to be confidential. Never mind. But we need to act like this research topic doesn't exist until it yields some results.
Bro, nobody here is capable of professionalism, I swear to God. Yeah, let's just break NDA, it's fine.
You are all pure-blood Arcanists. You have a natural tolerance for Picrasma extract. But it's simply too dangerous to move straight onto pure-blood humans.
Why would a human eat Picrasma candy to avoid it? Well, my assumption here is that they are trying... Well, one, they're trying to make an antidote for Picrasma poisoning for humans. And two, since Picrasma does have energizing effects, I think they probably want something that humans can use as well. Other Muse 3 used to make the toy box, though. Bro, deadass create storm type. Well, they're saying it might just be a naturally occurring thing, or Muse is god or something. I don't know, man.
Well, I suppose it's about time my quarter Arcanist blood came in handy.
Oh, bro. Bro's gonna use himself.
I understand, Mr. Enigma.
Oh, I guess that's a
no
really good
intention,
parallel to
nor
Greta
the
then,
power,
isn't it?
mind you,
Like, she
to
dies to it,
interfere
he's the
with
one who
anyone's
solves
decision.
it.
But I did receive a document I think you should see.
Of course you did. There's always more.
It's about the language disorder caused by the toy box's malfunction. I'm sure you're familiar with it. Although the world outside has returned to normal, a lot of curious occurrences have appeared in the toy box. Allegedly, the behavior of its inhabitants has become increasingly formulaic and unified. Of course, these are Mr. Ulrich's words. I haven't seen it for myself. The specifics are on top.
He hands over the document.
I read the whole thing. It's comprehensive. Exhaustive, even. It should be more than enough to submit to the Foundation. But Ulrich isn't convinced it's persuasive enough, so he hasn't turned it in.
Ulrich.
We all know how easy it is to fall down a research rabbit hole. He needs someone on the outside to step in and make a decision. At least, that's what I think. There's also the small matter of a waveform contaminating the toy box's arcane fluctuations. A waveform extremely similar to that of our
Oh,
dear
what
Mr.
the
Raven.
fuck is Ludwig doing?
I've compared it. It's distinctly different from the other simulation data.
X delivers the last of his prepared lines, and with that, the butterfly has flapped its wings. He steps out and shuts the door behind him.
Ulrich. Ulrich!
Bro. That's so
I'm
just hearing him in the
trying to return
background.
this copy of your report that you forgot.
A flashback. Oh no, just Ember knows. Something if a human accident. Yeah. Like I think they're just trying. See, the thing is, it doesn't really help against poisoning in general because, like, if someone tries to poison someone like they did with Greta, then that, like, they're not going to use the safe version, right? After all, you may not even know how to play with toys at all. Read before opening. Sir, you are more than 6 years old, or at least no longer have the habit of putting toys in your mouth. Step 2. Place this toy box upright on a firm surface with my hands and faces facing up. Step 3. Make sure no cats are around. Step 4. Make sure you have at least one friend to play with. Multiple personalities count as friends too. Step 5. Chant this happy little incantation. With Arcanum comes endless imagination. The museum right before your eyes. Musée 3 reserves the right to final interpretation of this product, bro. Yeah, just like a little Medpoc voice in the background. The internet is less reliable than you think. Oh, don't I know it. The language disorder badly damaged our servers. Much of our historical data was corrupted into garbled text and couldn't be recovered. There was nothing I could do except form. Jesus! Bro, that's kind of a big deal. This is what this is what wanting to turn back time feels like. I almost want to join Manus Vindicte. Whatever, a whole year's worth of my experimental data got turned into gibberish. How could things get any worse? Becoming Enigma. Alright. What if we throw all the servers in the storm? How likely are we to get a server from before the language? Wait, hang on, they're cooking. Let them fucking cook. The data says that the chance is so small that even an astronomer would ignore it. What if we made the storm affect all of the class? Someone's evil index has surpassed medicine pockets. I've contacted security. A disaster. One hexadecimal John Titor is already enough trouble. I heard she spoke almost only English the whole time during the language. That's so fucking funny, bro. Sweet Madam Lucy, did that really happen? Maybe, maybe not. Rumors about her are always like that. I like to join Manus Vindicte too. It's honestly worth considering. That's it, folks. Laplace is done for. That's what I've been saying. It's so fucking funny. Enigma counts as human despite having some Arcane's blood in him, but mixed someone. It's blood percentage. It seems mixed is 50%. Like one parent is magical in nature and one is not. It doesn't necessarily need to be an Arcanist because Jew is considered mixed despite her mother being a Lushu, right? And then 25% or less is human, I guess, because that's what Enigma and Greta are. Scientists not caring is so precious. So do Mix get arcane skills too? Not that we have seen. Greta was not able to use arcane skills, and seemingly, I'm assuming, neither is Enigma. Portable reality. Truth is correctness. Is anyone going to guarantee the truth of this statement? Oh boy. A professional expedition team of one investigator and 2 researchers trudges through the woods.
We've encountered more and more critters since we entered this forest.
Isn't Linguini mixed? She has an arcane skill though. Is she mixed? I don't remember. I'd have to go back and check. But mixed can have arcane skills though. It's the 25% under who are considered human. Jay is mixed. Yes. Like, you can still have arcane skills as a mixed arcanist, or mixed rather.
At least we didn't come here for nothing. Hey Ulrich, don't forget our loot.
His fellow researcher stares at him incredulously.
Loot?
These things are cute.
Adler, are you seriously calling these
I think it was
supplies
okay, it's human. I see.
I didn't expect you of all people to start indulging in roleplay.
What if Musée 3 just gave him this box because he kind of figured Laplace needs to chill the fuck out and play a game or something?
I don't know what you're talking about. And you can save your energy for the journey. We still have a long way ahead of us.
Seeing another argument brewing, Marcus cuts in.
Mr. Enigma, Mr. Ulrich, perhaps we should hurry.
Bro, why are they having Marcus play mediator? You are adults, get your shit together.
So we can get there before the language
So they're
disorder
LARPing,
spreads
yeah.
to all of Laplace.
Ah, good. At least someone in our party can put together a rational thought.
According to Muset's map, we still have 7 kilometers until we reach the toy box's depths. If we cross this critter's territory, we'll save a third of the time it would take to go around.
We're receiving more lessons. Suddenly a strange lesson drops for me.
No. It's an arcanist using critter speech. Looks like another piece afflicted with the language disorder.
Marcus stares at the arcanist and frowns.
We're too far away. I can't make out what he's trying to say. Let's get closer. I may be able to read some useful information.
Why is Marcus taller than both of them? What's the plot at the moment? Basically the Foundation is pressuring Laplace to actually do something useful. So they're trying to not get cancelled by going to the toy box and trying to find something useful. Wait, I can do a lore team for this, hang on. I don't have Isabeth, but it's fine. We'll use Ulrich, Marcus, and some other person. Where's the fishbowl, bro? And medicine pocket, yeah, let's do that. Who else? Oh, X. There we go.
Let's kill time together.
Oh, fuck is this guy, man? Endless in the shade, yes, made on blind hair fern. Okay. Single green arrow, giant bamboo shoot.
Oh, I understand. There's a maiden hair fern and a bamboo shoot.
Okay, why are we fighting him?
Looks like all I need to do is find the page with the fern and bamboo shoot.
Hurry, we will buy you some time.
Why is he attacking us?
We should continue along the humid, shaded areas preferred by maiden hair ferns. I suppose we are like ants to the people outside.
No, I don't have Enigma now. Live action role playing game, let's go.
A giant bamboo shoot that looks like a green arrow grows at the end of the path.
I did 20 rolls for Enigma and it did not work out.
Oh, our shortcut is just there, behind the big tree.
Okay, so why are we killing this guy? He just helped us.
Sterilize.
Calculating the Arabic parts.
Great. No mistakes this moment. Written in melody.
Just as I deciphered. Or prophesized, if you prefer.
You prefer. The trek ends with a tall building peeking out.
This really was a shortcut.
From beyond trees. Enigma glances at her. Marcus is excitedly checking what's ahead, a far cry from that head-down figure he vaguely remembers. Yes, the spitting image of a brave investigator, a mountaineer.
I'm very grateful for your help, Miss Marcus. I wager we'd still be running in circles if you weren't here.
That is true.
Indeed. If we can maintain this rate of progress, we'll be submitting an up-to-standard pre-storm protocol very, very soon.
Very soon. What is with these sharp cuts, brother?
Ulrich, why didn't you submit this copy of the pre-storm protocol?
Half-finished products have no place in a conference, Adler.
Why is he so sassy with it? Faced with the substitute director's aggressive interrogation, Ulrich only watches as the file is slammed onto the desk.
It simply isn't persuasive enough. The toy box's storm simulation still poses some problems that require solving.
We should put Marcus in charge of Laplace. Yeah, actually, though. Beat up everyone, beat up signs and kids especially. Bum ass adults is, yeah, like, bro, why is everyone incompetent?
Am I hearing this right, Blob for Brains? You're telling me you've already finished the damn thing, but you thought you'd play us all for laughs for a while? Ugh, just turn it in, damn it! Shut those checkered chumps up!
As I said, there are still some problems that haven't...
Ulrich, you are slipping into the mindset of a creator. They're simulated data. There's no need for your humanitarian care.
And your biases are showing, Adler. As you'll recall from your encounters with the many familiar faces in the toy box, the pieces there are not objectively different from their real-world counterparts.
Familiar faces. No, none of this is real.
They are just pieces of data, parts of a simulation. You shut yourself in your labs, in the toy box, calculating all day. And for what? If you all keep playing delusional genius, and continue to ignore the problems Laplace is facing, soon it will be out of our hands. This isn't the toy box. There are no resets.
During the Foundation communities to adult messing things up. A brief silence falls over the meeting room, then the researchers catch on to a certain keyword.
It's true, Adler. With every new era brought by the storm, the Foundation has only tightened their policies, perhaps to an extreme. However, they need Laplace's research results. They need our innovation, our inventions. The Foundation doesn't view us as an enemy.
Exactly.
Hope not.
I seriously don't get you guys. It's not like it'll affect us. So
Hold on,
we're
it's,
wasting our
Atomic Heart.
time with all these meetings. So what if Laplace loses its independence?
Adler, we can't properly discuss the issue if you don't explain what's making you so apprehensive.
Yet. Enigma's mouth opens, a habitual cough slips out before any words can.
If the Foundation passes their storm personnel reform, do you really think you'll be able to continue your research freely? Laplace is this close to being completely subsumed by the Foundation. When that happens, where do you think our inventions are going to be used? Don't tell me that none of you have ever considered.
Oh la la! No wonder they called you Enigma. If you've got some insider information, just tell us already.
The substitute director draws a deep breath.
Adler Hoffman, you've arrived. Please, sit.
No need. I'm not here to chat.
Fine by me. Then allow me to move on to the subject. How's your progress on the storm contingency plan the Foundation requested?
True knowledge of the Sigma Enigma. Enigma waves the question away impatiently.
Get to the point.
I had planned on some small talk, but I'll get right to it if you wish.
She leans back in her chair.
If you assume the position of Laplace's next director, I can promise that the Foundation will not significantly interfere with the LSCC's regular operations.
He already got the he got the fucking offer. Brother, just take it. What are you doing? It's a reason that I wanted cutscenes where Enigma talks to Greta and Burton. Those called, yeah. I remember the Burton
On the
one.
condition I obey your every word.
Oh.
Quite the opposite. Everything will be in your hands to do with as you see fit.
Jeez, man. Yeah, what is your angle here,
I
brother?
would choose to keep things the way they are. And there are plenty of more outstanding, more rational members who could take on the responsibility.
Bro just does not want to work.
Take Ulrich, the leader of the Storm Research Group, for example.
Yeah, but he's not human. That's the main point.
She did remarkable work on developing.
She's not human either. He's some fucking alien.
Mr. Adler, I'm afraid you've missed a crucial point. Although Committee Member Irenai is the one pushing for the Storm personnel reform, Appointing you as the director of Laplace is not his intention.
It's yours, isn't it, Madame Constantine?
You see,
It's
a
your-
keen
sorry.
mind is a key prerequisite to becoming director. The core of the issue isn't
Was
how
largely
the
transformed to
Foundation
yes, yes.
presents its final decision to the outside world, but who we present. And what we need is a human. A stable, persuasive, uncontroversial human.
I don't know about uncontroversial, man. This
When
dude's tried
all
to
is
kill
said and
himself
done,
like
the
3 times
Foundation's
now.
objective remains the same. We only wish to do all we can to brave the storm. In this regard, you are the best choice, Mr. Adler.
Are there no other humans in Laplace
Your
that we
best
know?
choice was forced to retire in the Timekeeper's suitcase.
Again, not human, brother. Pay
Ah,
attention.
yes. Madame Lucy has certainly been enjoying
Constantine is
a
almost certainly
comfortable
human.
vacation.
100% human, come on. That or she's like the biggest Uncle Tom ever. Maintaining her smile, Constantine steers the conversation in another direction.
But let's not dwell on that.
Hey, Miss, how are
There's
you?
something else I
Welcome,
wanted
welcome.
to tell you. Something interesting. To
After.
be kept to yourself for the time being, of course. It's a research topic we haven't yet revealed to Laplace.
All the good work is up to fuse. Yeah. Yeah, they're
As
all a
you're
little
well
bit
aware,
insane, and it helps.
For many years, we've been searching for a method to bring back those reversed in the
Oh,
storm.
we're bringing in the little laboratory now? Let's fucking go.
The Foundation has discovered a feasible theory. If we can inject a person's past memories into a suitable body, then we can restore those who were lost.
Yeah, let's just do
All
that.
those years ago, a special
man.
candidate helped us in the first stages of this experiment. And now, we're finally starting to see results.
Mhm.
To this end, we hope to acquire help from Laplace.
Everything else. Oh, I can see where this is going. Because if we're taking the toy box and the storm as like parallels, right? Then you kind of have that same ethical dilemma of, are they really people, right? Are these new iterations of humans from the current era actually people, or are their original selves the true humans, and the current iteration is kind of disposable? Passersby, a necessary choice in the midst of chance. Axhouse and Erd know that for certain, you know. 3.5 shows that yes, 3.5 shows that it does not work.
Go on, spit it out.
We've already tried that. Except when does 3.5 takes place after this, I think, doesn't it?
Administrative tasks totally destroyed your ability to get to the point.
You know something, don't you, Adler?
Yeah, bro, but it's secret. Everyone waits for Enigma to speak, but all they get is a room full of puzzled looks. No matter how much he despises Constantine's implications and methods, he knows that this is neither the time nor the place for sharing what he's learned. The words he cannot speak harden into a stone at the back of his throat. Were he to let it fall, the ripples it would send through applause would be impossible to calm.
I'm simply learning to consider the consequences before I act.
You're only learning that
Some
now.
of the Foundation's committee members have gotten swept up in the prospect of an impending arcane war. If this goes on, Laplace mustn't become a pawn in their war games, or a bargaining chip for their faction disputes. In short, we need to submit our pre-storm protocol as soon as possible.
As
Which
for those
means
who-
we
yeah,
need
yes,
to
yes,
figure
yes,
out
it's not
what the
possible,
core of
as
the
far as I
toolbox
know.
really is. No, whatever it is, we need to crack it open as soon as possible.
Though, to be
Alright?
fair, in 3.5, the ritual to begin with was flawed, right? Like, it wasn't Teresita's memories, it was, what's his name? Muriel's memories of Teresita. That it was his interpretation. So, it's not really the same sort of idea. But, I mean, like, it probably can't be done, let's be so for real. Or it's kind of failed to, or everyone but Erd, right?
If we hurry, we still have a chance to convince the talking heads at the Foundation to leave us be.
Each researcher wears a different expression.
Huh. Enigma, are you actually begging right now? Quick, has the storm stopped? Has hell frozen
Bro, no,
over?
no one is taking it seriously. Jesus
Whatever. Just
Christ.
give me an answer.
Bro. The ferro fluid swirls violently in the tank, then slowly it settles.
All right. It seems there'll be no solving our differences in the short term. So, I have a proposal. We submit 2 reports and let the reviewers decide.
Fine.
Each toy box. In toy box once again, Enigma's exploration has taken him to a beach. Is it Greta? Waves roll in, foaming at the shore. He looks down at the swirling water. Something about her is different.
From a visual estimate, the perfect language covers everything in a 5-kilometer radius, with the tower as its center. On the beach outside this 5-kilometer area, the environment continues to exhibit signs of language disorder, a new type of storm syndrome.
Okay.
It deconstructs words into phonemes, the building blocks of sound, and uses them as the building blocks of matter. A handful of seawater contains 1, 2, 3, 4, roughly 20 phonemes. Though clearly the phonemes themselves don't carry any meaning, they do leave room to construct one.
The waves whirl, causing phonemes to clash and ring against one another.
The waves
I had the first note of this, yeah.
sound, like
It was a
bells.
heavy start.
This seawater holds enough phonemes such that they may organize into morphemes, the smallest units of meaning.
Bro, what are you saying right now?
Monkeys may have an easier time putting Shakespeare together here than writing it on typewriters.
A jelly-thick sea breeze brushes Enigma's cheek and carries his wry muttering to the wave's crest. Then the waves break against the shore again and the wind shifts.
It seems the wind strips even the quietest utterances into the smallest units of sound.
He casts his hearing like a net, carefully sifting out bare phonemes and weaving them back into meaning.
Perhaps these symptoms can be understood as a language microscope, or maybe a scalpel. The environment dissolves and dissects every spoken word, leaving only its phonetic fragments behind. To use language is to quickly combine these pieces into specific sequences to create a meaningful utterance. Thus, one could view this entire environment as a simulation of language use.
They're literally taking language as the ultimate answer. Alright, bro.
Diphthong. Mid-central vowel. Nasal. The phonemes of poem. Huh. I see. It's encryption and decryption. Hardly foreign territory for me.
Enigma crouches down, pulls a small glass vial from his pocket and fills it to the 2/3 mark with seawater. He seals the vial and shakes it. The liquid inside is crystal clear.
It still appears like normal seawater in this container. Let's see if X has any suitable equipment to analyze its composition when I get back.
This is the R1999 version of CAPTCHA, yeah, basically.
I wonder.
Bro's just making shit
I
up.
bring this vial of seawater to the tower. Will its composition change?
Help. The net catches a few strange symbols. Not far off, several toy box locals rush from the reef in a panic. Is this just isekai? This is basically just isekai, isn't it? Puzzled Enigma watches as they comes running straight towards him, crying all something. All the way. As they draw closer, the phonemes reassemble into words.
This language deconstruction phenomenon seems to have a limited range.
He's just ignoring them.
Just now, the limit was around 2 meters.
He quickly jots the new findings on the back of his hand, but the locals shouting robs him of any chance to ponder it further. Please help us. And the burglars, man. The clamoring callers surround him. No matter which way he steps, they swarm back in an instant. He tries to convince himself they're nothing but cold data, not real people, not worth his time.
Critter attacks are common in the toy box. Go find the fellow with the glass tank for a head. I need to get to that tower.
No. Enigma grunts, so. If he refuses to take no for an answer, the reality has made a choice for them. Keep pushing. Enigma glances down at his timer. 10 hours in the toy box already.
If I waste time on things like this, I won't make any progress on the tower's function before the simulated storm hits. I need to finish the pre-storm protocol before Ulrich does.
Bro, just keep
All the
walking.
damn pleading. What is this, a time loop?
Just keep walking. When needs collide, the result is neither a standoff or a concession, and lately Enigma has been favoring the latter. Not a trace of simulation in the panic on their faces. Not even Laplace's most advanced equipment could reproduce terror so faithfully.
Lead the way.
Bro. Fucking whipped. They cheer and quickly clear a path towards the reef. On the other side, the emergency comes into view. A pack of critters closing in. Bro should have just let him die. Is this battle? Yeah, apparently.
Let's kill time together.
Everyone but X has a skin, damn. Does X have a skin? Oh. This beach is our territory. Alright, bro. In face our might.
Let's get this over with quickly.
Students revealing in the abyss.
Wow, huh?
Games we just can't leave these simulated people in danger. Yeah, bro was just talking about how these people aren't fucking real. Come on, man. Get your shit together. You have work to do. Oh, the serial killer costume, right, alright.
Deciphered, or prophesized, if you prefer.
Prophesized. Look at me, I'm more ready to go. Critter speech, just you wait. It doesn't take much before the critters flee shrieking. Even without understanding the language and with parts of it reduced to incomprehensible noise, their movements convey their fury just fine.
Thank you for lending us a hand.
Oh dear.
You again.
Oh no. As he approaches the trapped survivor, Enigma's eyes fall on a figure before him. Brother. Alright, man. Simulation of someone he knew better than anyone, built from Greta Hoffman's memory data. He's getting cyberpsychosis.
This is the only way to the tower.
He mutters under his breath and takes a step forward. It's a waste of time. None of this is real, just an absurd coincidence generated by the toy box's logic.
I saw you on my previous expeditions.
Oh, you're from the outside. This world is constantly resetting, so I'm afraid I cannot recall our previous encounters.
But...
the last time I saw you, you were also on your way to explore the depths of the toy box. Is that the case this time as well? I built a tower there, in the depths, but nothing has changed. I'm no closer to finding out how to stop the storm in here. Listen to me. This is all a simulation, designed to help us find a solution to the storm. No matter what you do, everything will eventually reset to its original state. Nothing will change. You don't have to waste your time like this. You've already made this journey before. And it is difficult and meaningless.
Spider asks if he got put the toy box and he says no, yeah. Hoffman studies Enigma calmly. He stands right in front of her, blocking the road ahead.
I appreciate your concern. It appears this isn't the first time you've observed our actions. and I'm glad I was able to help you come to your conclusions. However, everything you've said pertains to your business as an outsider. From your point of view, perhaps your claims are correct. But I'll only know if your advice is meaningful to me once I get there myself, when I see that tower with my own eyes. In any case, I won't be the last to visit it. Perhaps whatever I leave behind will help those who come after. Like I've helped you. Besides, if you've already concluded that this is meaningless, why did you return?
Leaving the question to hang in the air, Hoffman brushes past Enigma and follows the road behind him. Enigma doesn't move. The timer ticks on, converting precious time into numbers. A moment later, he sets off down the same road. Eric, Norozov noticed that his cat was teaching her chickens to hunt and realized the language of series of signals and promises and aphasia plays a big role in the pre-song protocol. Aphasia. Enigma was there. Enigma made her turn back so she wouldn't see her walking into danger. Bro. All is but a riddle, and the old days carries the scent of mint. Only a spot on here.
I'm heading out. You can heat up the leftovers in the fridge for lunch. Did you hear that, Adler?
Adler? That's kind of the thing of the story, yeah. Because I mean, it sounds like this is mainly Adler coming to terms with grief, it seems,
She's probably gone mountain
and
climbing.
kind of finding purpose again.
Or rowing.
The young woman at the door has already laced up her shoes. She stamps her feet on the mat. I'm saying how words work. She shoulders her hiking pack and glances back at her brother as she rises.
Would you like to come? Last time you joined me on the Covendo climb, before we'd even made it back, you said you'd never participate in any weekend sports events ever again. Chess, swimming, or doing those math problems you love? They're all worthy pastimes. There's no need to follow me.
I only came here to get a glass of water.
Bro.
Sure. By the way, I need your help with something.
Right about anime style, they just made her younger, man. Greta tosses him a set of keys. He catches them, his eyes never leaving the crossword in his newspaper. Claire, yep.
What are you poring over now? Planning to lock
B.
up
Claire de
every
Lune
cigarette
from
cabinet
2.7,
behind
that's
your coat again?
crazy.
That was just a visionaire cipher. A
Visionaire.
beginner's puzzle.
Anyway, if you have the time, could you mow the lawn in the back garden? It would make Mama and Papa happy. And you know, I've never asked, what's got you so dead set on Laplace? There are plenty
Hippie
of outstanding
outfit.
research facilities to choose from.
He doesn't look weird, he's just smiling, man. That's the only
Because
difference here.
I believe we share the same ideas.
That's all it is, he just looks happy for once. That is so pretty. The seriousness in his tone makes her pause, her hand lingers over the doorknob.
There must be a series that unifies
They're both
everything
smiling,
in
isn't
the
that
universe.
crazy? I didn't know Germans could be happy.
Because every puzzle has a solution. The world is like a crossword. If you follow the clues, you'll arrive at an answer. The only answer. An established theory. It's simple, clear, rational.
And they were
Codes
cooked,
simply
yeah.
rearrange symbols according to a set of rules. Identify these rules, and you can decipher it. If we don't have an answer, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist, but rather that we haven't discovered it yet.
Bro's nerding out.
I've attended lectures at Laplace.
Nerding
Their
out,
researchers
that's right.
firmly believe they can discover the truth. It's utter conceit. But that's the way it should be.
This grand unified theory, even. Claire nods and opening the door with a smile. That's a nice
I
shot.
see. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll receive an invitation from them soon enough. I've asked around. They all said age is no matter, nor whether or not you are an arcanist. Laplace opens its doors to geniuses. That's the only requirement.
Worst fucking mistake of his life.
Won't be any trouble for you, Bruderherz.
I like how she already has like graying hair, even when she's younger. Animated though. He crouches and sets the flowers down before the headstone. Only hires bums, yeah, actually though. They join other bouquets. White chrysanthemums now spill over the edge of the stone and onto the grass.
Many people remember you. Even Musée 3's toy box has a chunk of data, still diligently simulating your stubbornness. But I'm sure you don't want to hear me prattle on about the past.
Whether to convince himself or to push something away, Enigma searches his cluttered thoughts for something else to say.
The tower in the toy box. The Tower of Babel we used to solve the language disorder. It isn't the final solution.
No, I know what that is.
People are able to use verbal communication to understand each other again. Unprecedented, I know. The tower in the toy box.
A German man saying the final solution is not really what I expected to come across in this story.
But this has come at a cost. The piece's cognitive processes
So stressed out to have gray hair. Yeah, actually. Like, why is she already graying, man?
Unanimous
what is she doing?
Unanimous objection. Can this even be considered communication?
He's been staring at the engraved letters for so long that they've started to look strange. It's like this is all some sort of dream. It isn't, but this is clear. That's true. That is true.
On our own expeditions.
He refutes
in
it.
The end, we both decided to destroy the tower and take its core. So, now we have a new problem to solve. The core has a combination lock.
Oh, that is your specialty.
And I can't make heads or tails.
Alright, you're washed. The headstone offers only silence, though that doesn't stop Enigma from working out what Greta's response may have been.
I know. You wouldn't understand. This is supposed to be my specialty. Finding clues, cracking codes. All it takes for me is time. But my mind's gone rusty. Even my own thoughts have become unreliable. I haven't done any research of my own in a long time. Oh no. Just pointless meetings and endless paperwork.
Might even be two of them.
Trivial, inconsequential matters have absorbed my every waking moment, grinding the old gears in my head to a halt. I can almost hear them creaking when I try to get them turning again.
Alright, so this might sound like an Enigma thing, but this is just what happens when you pass 30, man. That's all it is.
Perhaps I've lost the talent
He's still talking to who he is, yes. How do those who didn't do the pre-storm story feel about the story? I feel like it is separate enough, and it gives enough context clues that most would probably be able to figure things out. Right? Unless they just aren't very good at reading. Which, I mean, gotcha game, so you know. Anyone realizes he's becoming on. What do you mean becoming? He's there. It's over for him, bro. The white chrysanthemums whisper in the drifting wind, and as he falls silent, the world's sounds closing around him.
Oh,
Gifted kid burn out for real, yeah.
You're here too.
He turns towards the voice. Greta's mentee stands behind him, arms full of documents and flowers.
I have a meeting with the Foundation. This was on the way.
ZZZ made a 9/11. That's crazy. What the hell?
Yes, I've brought some new manuscripts for her to see. These manuscripts, I'm going to submit them to the Daydream Post.
Enigma or
I'm
Paranoid?
not sure whether I'll be
I don't. How
rejected
old
again.
is Enigma? I don't even remember, man.
I used a different recording technique this time.
Wait, you know, I
based
found
on
out I
the
was
feedback Madam
older than
Hopkins
fucking
gave me
Zima.
once.
That kid looks old as fuck. It's so ugh. Hopefully it's in his thing, right? Oh my fucking god, he's 29 years old. No, surely not, right? Exhibited is not age, is it? No, man. Fuck you. Don't do this to me.
So, I wanted to show them to her before I got an answer from the magazine.
I'm 28 out of my head. Oh.
I hope she can see that I finally figured out what to do with my limitless reading. Instead of focusing on how much
There's several fictional characters too. I am older than most of the characters, or most of the playable characters in this fucking game, bro.
The story of the storm.
Enigma steps aside. Marcus lays the flowers on top of the documents and set them both before the headstone.
Without betraying my own principles or Madame Hoffman's teachings, I've managed to find a recording technique that can realize my dream. Of course, it's definitely
At least he's not
in a lot of
19.
ways.
Yeah, at least, right? Marcus manages to say what she means, though not without stumbling over herself. He doesn't know Enigma well. Greta was the lone thread that connected them.
Actually, Mr. Enigma, I never thought you'd come here. Oh, I don't mean that as a criticism. I only mean I understand how you were feeling. But I suppose now you're here, you found an answer to that question?
I am not older than Igor, thank God. No.
Not yet. But staying like this isn't going to help me think either.
Well, reading takes
Adler's
time,
only 29.
and so the secret
I'm working
proof-
off the assumption that exhibition is his age and not when he started working for Laplace, because that wouldn't make sense. Because I know it's been kind of contentious over when this exhibited clause is actually referring to. And that also means that there's like a 8-9 year gap between him and Greta, because I think Greta's like 38 or something. Or was, rather. And there's this abandoned dollar in Twin Towers on the magazine. Oh, wait, I actually played that part, because that was the first patch, or that was on launch, wasn't it?
Perhaps. You probably have a lot to say to her. I'll get out of your way.
Enigma reaches into his pocket and feels a cold metal tube in his palm. He rummages in the other.
What's wrong, Mr. Enigma?
It's the age when they appear in the story. Okay, so he might be older then.
Here.
Marcus opens her hands. Enigma drops something into them and turns to leave. She looks down. She knows these candies well. Similar ones could always be found in her mentor's pockets. The sharp, cold scent makes her blink.
Vince.
Brother, of all the fucking things. Look, you made her cry. This guy's not good with kids, man. I guess, for example, actually, what does it have at first listed as? 8 years. Okay, yeah, so it's their first story appearance, maybe? Their tense, fruitless meeting finally ends. Enigma stands in the busy hall adrift. He's not good with all. He's just not good. Oh, brought the gun. That members rush past without noticing him, arms full of files.
Talk about
Each load
using a
heavier than the
sledgehammer
last.
to crack a nut. What a
And
meaningless waste of resources.
Got more flavored treats than just mints. Is this? Oh, that actually might be. I know the one you're talking about. The commuter rings just in time, cutting off his lingering contempt for the meeting he'd suffered through just half an hour ago.
Adler, if you aren't dealing with anything urgent, please return to Laplace as soon as possible.
Why?
What happened?
We've made some new discoveries regarding the tower's core. It changes when observed. We need to come up with a new plan.
Be continued. Yeah, Proc does have better trees. Doesn't Medbox just have like fucking dog food, man? Which is very high in protein, but you know. The more eccentrics there are, the more guys there are. Ciphers. To prevent Laplace employees from falling victim to pranks from colleagues and to avoid research delays from being unable to break codes, we are distributing this Beginner's Guide to Ciphers Vigenère edition. The Vigenère cipher can be seen as an upgrade to the Caesar cipher, turning the simple shift of a single alphabet into shifts across multiple alphabets to increase complexity. For more on the Caesar cipher, see the Caesar cipher edition. The main difference between the Vigenère and Caesar ciphers is that in the Vigenère cipher, the relationship between the ciphertext and plaintext letters isn't one-to-one, making the key harder to find out. However, since it still follows patterns, you can still find repeating ciphertext segments. By using high-frequency words in common language, you can guess the plain text for specific segments of ciphertext and deduce the key length, the spacing between the repeats, and analyze the key. However, if you don't have much text, this can be difficult. In these situations, you should use other methods to guess the key. The personality past and writing habits of the person who made the code are important clues. Here's a list of people at Laplace who are very likely to play pranks with ciphers. Adler, Ulrich, X, Richard Dawkins, Victor. Alright, so Adler and Ulrich playing pranks is no, incorrect. If you encounter a prank, consider these suspects first. If you can't crack code, confront the suspect directly and ask them to stop the prank. If a suspect denies involvement, try to force them to decode it for you. It doesn't matter whether they're really the culprit or not. Documents. Writing a book is sometimes akin to having a conversation with yourself. Sequel. After that, the storm brought the world to the 1990s. Mrs. Old readily accepted treatment. Mrs. Kanye has been traveling the world, striving to change it. She quickly adapted to the new era and read many books. I also gave her plenty of recommendations. It is worth noting that after the Vienna incident, Miss Semmelweis became a vampire. This came as a massive surprise to everyone, but it also fascinated me, like reaching the payoff for a story's foreshadowing. After making many sincere requests, I got permission to read the beginning of her story. It is a complex tale, one that leaves you pondering incessantly about how it ends. However, if I were to retell the whole story here, this book would end up 3 times thicker. I would like to thank my mentor, Mena Hoffman, for showing me how to keep things concise in situations like this. The world has traveled to 1920, but the world has not ended. It feels like a continuation of that chaotic day. I hear Miss Kanye was dejected the whole day, but she quickly returned to her mission from the field agent. Oh, she actually joined the FAA. That's crazy. Even after crossing 2 eras, her Danish spirit has not deafened at all. It seems the spirit has affected me too. I find myself constantly thinking about what I can do. Thus, I have decided to read this book. Glowing memories. His soul is getting proper treatment at last. Dawkins is still... Yeah, Dawkins kind of got fucked up, didn't he? During the, is the Golem, yeah. In the Invisible Man, Richard turned to dust, didn't he? Or, no. Yeah, no, his skin cracked off, didn't it? His soul is getting I don't know about proper treatment. I don't know if she can be treated. Let's be so for real. The world shifts under observation. Memories are but echoes in a glass tank.
As you can see, this is the toy box's core.
Cool. The core is contained within a metallic frame. At its center, something between a cloud of fog and a jellyfish. It envelopes matter and symbols too strange to name.
After running it through some preliminary tests,
treatment and electroshock, yeah.
we discovered its inner contents don't match up with any known arcane material. Our next step would be to record and analyze its center.
Oh, where does Muse find this shit?
There's a problem. The matter and symbols floating in the core seem to change their state every time we observe it.
Without warning, the interior shifts again. 2 forms slowly emerge from the fog.
Are those...
She actually joined the Suicide Squad, yeah.
I think it looks more like the black and white grid of a crossword puzzle. Adler, your observation right now, the observation of a cryptographer with very distinct interests and inclinations,
Just called you a nerd, though.
has become a new influencing factor on the core.
I understand. Under these circumstances, analyzing its contents is pointless.
Precisely. But the problems don't stop there.
Ulrich gestures towards the toy box on the table.
Within the 3-hour period after the core's removal, the environment in the toy box descended into chaos. Understandably so. The core has an unmeasurable quality. It stood to reason that the same quality extended to the toy box.
Hisabeth and I entered the box to verify this theory. With its stabilizing core gone, The environment in the toy box has also become affected by its observers. In fact, we found the level of chaos is positively correlated to the number of observers.
Observer effect. Changing environment.
Familiar, isn't it? Our current situation seems to share many qualities with artificial somnambulism.
Fuck are we bringing up artificial somnambulism for?
Hisabeth has gone to get reinforcements. Right on time.
Gives this pointer to estimated Hisabeth leads Mesmer Jr. to not that one, bro.
Go on.
That's that's a fucking problem, isn't it? I guess she is the art song person though. Hisabeth sits back, Mesmer Jr. approaches the toy box. She leans over, peering down at the small, almost real world inside. A textbook zoo hypothesis.
I'm sorry, but this isn't the same as artificial somnambulism.
After a long pause, she delivers her verdict.
I don't come to this conclusion arbitrarily.
Wait, there's a lure. Wait, hang on. I just noticed. That's the Allura Rock. This is probably Rayashki. This is a Perron. Green Lake? I'm not sure what this one's supposed to be. Or this one. What are the two bottom boxes?
Look. In your toy box, there's still a vending machine at the entrance to the Laplace laboratories.
It's true, but out here, that vending machine was removed 2 days ago.
Artificial somnambulism creates images based on subconscious memory. It's blurry and malleable. Even with our guidance, memories can still lie to you. That's why we use it primarily for psychotherapy, not simulations for experiments.
Reminds me of Darum, yeah.
This toy box is operating on a set formula based on the environmental conditions that were initially loaded, making it unable to generate things not included in its original dataset.
Those are buildings. Yeah, they're building. Yeah, but they're.
Have turned into a
I'm trying to remember what
the
the bottom two were. Are they just the base ones?
Ability to change to reflect the real world. That is to say, the data in the toy box is from a static point in the past. If you don't update it, the vending machine will stay. It's this lag in data that gives it stability. That's the best I can offer.
No, your conclusion was very valuable. So it's clear, if we want to progress, there's only one way left. Return the core to the tower and let the toy box restabilize. Then reset it to stop this entropy and return it to its original state.
The last one was Ryan.
You mean we regenerate
that would
the
make
outer
sense.
layer of the core to create a combination lock that can easily be analyzed?
Correct. Considering the chaos in the toy box, this mission should fall to you and Ulrich.
Oh, then it would have been
You
just
are the most
in
familiar
order of
with its
patches then,
environment.
wasn't it? I'll have to look at it again, but I think it was just order of patches. If that was Room Cup. And the first one would just be the base wilderness. It's another fucking box. You all too familiar till the grass appears once more.
Why is our starting point always set here?
It seems the toy box is more stable than we expected. The topography hasn't changed at all, although we have lost line of sight to the tower.
Just in and out of that cutscene, yeah. Like, they needed someone reasonable to show up. And for all, you know, that's wrong with Mesmer, she is at least reasonable. Ulrich looks to the horizon. The tower spire, once faintly visible, is now swallowed by heavy clouds.
Don't worry, we've already located the tower.
Gonna be just a short, yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. The device has a best slightly distorted voice, brings them their second piece of good news. I just want another anecdote for her, man. Give me more Mesmer story.
It still remains northeast of where you are.
Or hell, give me an altar so she can get like a proper story. Hell yeah.
We'll sync with your current position and route.
Oh, but can we assume that syncing our data out here won't trigger the observer effect?
What the hell? We don't know, man. It's just atomic
Let's
parts.
go.
than they breathe, like, actually. Apparently the core is safe inside the container. He shoulders the weight.
Data's already been synced.
The two researchers wordlessly moved northeast. It seems they have both tacitly chosen silence as their safest option. For a while, the communicator is the only thing making any sound.
Enigma, Ulrich. The data is starting to fluctuate. The observer effect will most likely begin manifesting soon. Prepare yourselves.
They halt. A bubble-like barrier drifts across the plain.
Oh, this is like a development on the Rorschach test. I can hardly wait to see what scenes might appear.
Burrow.
How did we end up here?
Where the fuck are we? In the blink of an eye, the plane is gone and they find themselves at the edge of a lake.
Environmental changes took 15 minutes this time. No change in the direction of the tower. Sure looks like a nice fishing spot you've ended up in.
As if we didn't have enough problems. A lake? What? Do we have to row a boat now?
I have no particular fondness for natural environments. I think this one's on you, Adler.
Good to see you finally grasp the most important skill of social interaction. Shifting blame.
Yeah.
The last time I visited a lake was before I joined Laplace. Admit it, Ulrich. You're curious about them. What happened?
The argument is cut short, like a television switched off. They are plunged into complete darkness.
The data's becoming more volatile. The toy box is losing control.
At least the communicator's still working.
Enigma feels around inside his backpack and pulls out the core. It was warped. It has warped violently inside his frame, looking nothing like it did before.
Which direction is the tower?
It's moved. Current position unclear.
There's no easy way ahead for now, so we'll make a temporary stop here. Check the position again after the next cycle of environmental changes.
Wait, Adler.
Wait, Adler. The darkness is sharpened, their hearing. There's a rustling closing in from all sides.
Looks like we'll have to deal with this first.
Oh, this is a neat map.
Where is that budget hog hiding?
The fuck are these things, brother?
What odd cipher devices? I suggest we observe how they move first.
You probably just brute force it.
No, our time is limited. We should take a page from Medicine Pocket's book and take them apart.
Yes, yes. Where's my Marcus cards?
Calculate simulating the Chaldean
We're
order.
fighting the basically.
Interception detected.
Alright, they explode. What is this debuff on us right now? Doesn't matter, probably not. I forgot Ulrich is just channels. I am useless, man. Oh, never mind. There you go. Watching their Comic Cards lore video in preparation was actually really interesting. Shit. I've been debating whether or not to play it prior, like stream it, but I don't have time for that, man. I don't have time to play a full fucking game.
Tower's new location. It's extremely close to your position.
I'll probably just find like a lore video or something and watch that. Shit.
Wait, that's not right. It's on your position.
The projector fast forwards again, tossing them into the next frame.
Yes, they are under the tower. That certainly saved us some effort.
If the toy box's environment is affected by its observer's thoughts, then did we arrive here so quickly because our goals completely aligned with one another?
Oh no. The clue was for them to work together. That's crazy.
All wrapped into one. This would work wonders for my survey on arcane skills.
Right. Let's get the core into the tower and prepare our next steps.
The toy box is tired. They just want him out. A shrill cry splits the air. A raven swoops down from nowhere, snatching the container into beacon flying. What the fuck is Ludwig up to, bro?
Ludwig? Why is he still here?
Verdammt! X, can you follow Ludwig's trail? He's made off with the core.
Not a problem. We've got his arcane fluctuations on record. Just hold for a moment.
The communicator hisses with static. A few seconds later, the answer comes through.
The tracking data's been interrupted. We lost him after about 50 meters of flight. Mr. Ludwig has left. Or more specifically, disappeared. Huh. This is residual data. A system error? It'd be best if you interrupt. Evacuate as quickly as possible.
Enigma Norris's pleas, which are now reduced to static. Jaw clenched, he pushes hard against the tower door. Did I miss Ludwig's villain arc? I don't really get why Ludwig kind of crashed out in the toy box. I think it's like a iteration of him. I don't know, man. He was just kind of the antagonist for like the entire thing, and I'm still not certain why.
Rita's badge. She really came all the way here.
Oh. Oh shit. I just closed my fucking thing. Misclick. It was a misinput. Okay.
Researcher Adler.
What?
They've issued the Force Quit alert. No matter what you see, don't approach it. We have to avoid interfering with the data.
Spencer McDonald, actually one person who almost died in the war. Oh, that's interesting. I'll have to find like a lore video or something. It's like, surely someone's covered it, right? Surely. And then we can just watch it on stream or something. Photographs on the color rank them off balance. The mystery of the badge goes unsolved. Their bodies begin to disintegrate into pixels. Has anyone appeared in the story yet? He's shown up a couple times. Not in the main story, but like this technically isn't main story either, so. Oh. For some reason, he just becomes kind of power hungry in the toy box and kind of becomes a dictator. I honestly, I'm not too clear on toy box lore. It's probably my least favorite of the story in this game. I'm not gonna lie. House a human, I guess. There's no way they're gonna be human, like surely they're fucking robots, bro. Night Climber. This patch the story specifically, I'm assuming it's just a copy of the Ludwig that used to be here. I don't think like Ludwig is here, like the original. Wait for dawn at the mountain's peak. This isn't like, I'm assuming this is Toy Box's Ludwig, because why the fuck would base Ludwig be doing any of this? We're now halfway through the story. It's 14, right? We should be past halfway at this point.
Going mountain climbing again?
7 a.m. I don't think we're finishing tonight, which is fine because we still have more stuff to do otherwise. Anyways, we'll probably make this the last 7 o'clock. Yeah, we'll probably make this the last node, and then we'll do the rest tomorrow.
Where are you heading this time?
Or maybe the day after. We'll see. Depends on how I'm feeling. Because I have to go out and do shit tomorrow.
Spain, actually, to the tallest peak in the Pyrenees, Aneto.
You just finished a field mission. Shouldn't you take more than a day to recover?
I was only helping them establish an organizational system for the Arcanist database in Morocco, and I got plenty of sleep on the plane. What about you? Another late night of research by the looks of it? I've heard the people at Laplace are night owls too. You should fit right in with their schedule.
There's a conflict between Ludwig and England. Ulrich and the peace and protocol story for a while. Anyway, Ludwig passive progress and against Ulrich's humanitarianism. For convention, yeah, that's all you get for Africa. They're not gonna give us shit. The All-Nighter has left Adler looking a little worn, but his eyes are as bright as ever. Yeah, bright-eyed Adler. That's
a genius's
sure,
best
bro.
thoughts always come at night. An overly poetic sentiment, to be sure. But I see it as a rational conclusion based on experience.
Greta shrugs. She has no intention of nagging him about it the way their parents do.
Remember?
I know. Mow the lawn.
Bro. Noticing the silence, Greta slows her hand on the door again.
You look like you still have something to say.
This month, it is setting up an Arcanist registry. Last month, it was mediating an Arcanist dispute, cleaning up after the Foundation's mess. I don't think we need more examples. Greta, you're working like Mama sweeping the damn dust behind the door. She sweeps and sweeps, day after day, year after year, to abate a problem that could be solved by simply closing the window.
I know you aren't happy with always having to pick up after her in secret, but you shouldn't let Mama know that. But tell me, Bruderherz, do you think we should close the window forever?
No, what I meant was...
Greta waves her hand.
I never did properly tell you why I joined the Foundation. You're right. Field investigator work is as you say. But there are complicated procedures to follow. The actual situations are so simple, it hardly takes a genius to figure them out. Most of the difficulty comes from dealing with officials. It's entirely up to them whether they drop the red tape and empty rhetoric or raise their walls higher. And from a utilitarian standpoint, it's not a rational choice. After all, the promotion prospects are very limited.
Then why do you insist on doing it?
The stubborn confusion in his voice means this won't be a brief chat. She glances at the clock on the wall, hesitates, and shifts the weight of her backpack.
Adler, have you heard of Mount Godwin Austen? They call it K2.
K2.
The second highest mountain, after Mount Everest.
That's right. I like the name K2. Just a letter and a number. It's direct, bare, concise, unembellished. It perfectly captures the image of a brutal peak. That mountain has a higher death rate among climbers than that of the world's highest peak. Once you choose to climb it, you've already put your life in the harsh hands of nature. Even among mountaineering clubs, amidst the praise for your determination, I trust the majority of people would still exclaim, "Do you have a death wish?"
I don't follow.
The Lost Center Foundation daughter, they're covered no matter what, man.
It's different from yours, from the University of Göttingen, or from any other place in the world. That's what those people with a death wish are trying to obtain. Of course, most Foundation field investigators don't face such extreme conditions. I don't understand Arcanum. I don't understand the Arcanists it creates either. But these things are deeply rooted in our world. The Foundation is a great fulcrum, a window, a place to observe, and to participate. Even if I wanted to, there's no avoiding dealing with all kinds of Arcanists and Arcanum. They hide, tucked away among the many interwoven branches of bureaucracy. This is a view gained only by joining the Foundation. Each Arcanist becomes a new case study, because no matter how bizarre the phenomenon, once it is systematically documented and analyzed, it always falls into a chain of logic. Adler, why are you looking for a unified theory?
To make the world concise, summarizable. It must be noble and reliable.
This guy's so
to be
fucking
suitable for life.
autistic, man. Holy shit.
Do you think society can also have such
Everything's got to be like ordered perfectly.
something that can integrate all this disordered, chaotic fragmentation and allow Arcanists and Arcanum to find a place among rationality? I believe that's what I'm doing now. I see these endless missions as brute force exhaustive research, like foolishly trying to count every grain of sand on a beach. Once complete, it will give a full view of both humans and Arcanists, founded in rationality and worthy of trust. You could call it Hoffman idealism. It certainly seems to be in both our blood, Bruderherz.
All right. Isn't it by time you left?
Bro. I was supposed to visit, like, literally, yeah, like, what are you gonna do? You're gonna send someone up to collect that shit? No, man. It's just gonna leave another body. Berta pays no mind to her brother's embarrassed huff. Something else has occurred to her.
I heard Laplace is experimenting on arcane skill fusions these days. They plan to distribute equipment infused with the power of incantations to us investigators.
Oh, they actually figured that out, though. Other refuses to accept that some things aren't. Yeah, he's just, bro is, he's locked in. He's tunnel visioning.
Some inexplicable magic weapon.
I expected you'd say as much.
Bro.
Then this might be more your speed. It's a Luger pistol, a regular firearm able to be
Here you go,
disassembled
a
and
gun.
reassembled as you see fit.
A pistol?
I also have one. It's a Foundation-issued pistol for field investigations. I'd say I already have a solid eye for it.
Greta, what kinds of missions are you going on that require guns?
While extreme circumstances are rare, they are bound to happen eventually. In those cases, it doesn't hurt to have a gun. That goes for both of us.
She settles her pack on her shoulders. The half door open door swings wide, and the morning sunlight spills over her. She looks ready to dissolve into it.
Greta, wait!
Time waits for no one, Bruderherz. I have to go eventually. For every mountain in the world, there will always be someone who seeks to climb it.
Yep.
Wait,
Yep. Yep.
Greta! Greta! Greta!
This is fucking boring. He pounds his fist against the door. It doesn't move. A door he knows well. A door he has always wanted to open. The door he had once opened. The door that opens only for geniuses. He snaps back to reality. Whoops, there goes gravity. The stares of his colleagues in the Laplace meeting room bore into him.
You've been out of sorts during our recent meetings, Adler. You should get more sleep. Sleep is a vital function for humans.
Ulrich, do not fucking start right now.
Thank you for your considerable insights into human nature. But that's quite enough.
Bro's going through a mech. And you got Ulrich over here.
We need to figure out our next steps.
The conversation resumes, and the geniuses leave behind the trivial matter of sleep.
Ludwig's reappearance has introduced a serious problem. The core is no longer in our hands. Our crossword puzzle has been torn to shreds, and we have no leads to speak of. Even the most skilled cryptographer can't reverse engineer a key out of thin air.
Seems like an easy fix to me. I say we take apart the toy box. Ludwig and the core are both in there, right? So take it apart. Let all its elements reset to their original states individually, then it'll be a breeze to analyze.
That's too reckless, researcher Medicine Pocket. Dismantling the toy box might cause significant data loss. Or possibly even destroy the toy box itself. Then we'll be without any research subject at all.
Can we just say that the toy box can't be destroyed?
Well, sitting here overthinking everything isn't gonna produce any results either.
Just reset it. We can continue with our original plan.
Enigma cuts in, stopping the argument before it starts.
The toy box remains unstable. If we reset it in its current condition, there's no telling whether we'll return everything to its original state, or just cause even more chaos.
Just throw it in the trash, man. This thing is way too much trouble.
Ludwig's signal is still near the tower. We'd better come to a decision before he leaves.
Genius.
No more hesitating. There's no use in waiting. Plus, since the data is restored after each reset of the toy box, we can start by assuming that the
Hey,
mishap with
Pompa.
Ludwig has
Congrats
been
on the
fixed.
13 months, man. Hell yeah. Yes,
Start
yes,
with the
yes.
hypothesis.
Perfect,
Then we
perfect
test it.
timing. Okay. I think that's gonna be the last note because it is 7 a.m. I need to go to bed. We will continue this. Oh, okay. We'll read this first. After Nine Storm, USA-3 provided the toy box as a tool for simulation experiments to help develop a pre-storm emergency protocol. that meets LSCC standards while adhering to humanitarian principles. The existing solutions all fail to meet LSCC standards based on the scientific principles of objective investigation, rational analysis, simpler doubt, and equal debate. The sponge monster of the storm should also be tested in practice. Thus, this is not a useless effort or any excuse to play board games at work. This project, led by researcher Ulrich, supervised by researcher Adler, launched after the Ninth Storm and has been gradually refined. During this period, a technical fault in the box caused a large-scale language disorder phenomenon, which stabilized after researcher Adler's intervention, preventing major losses. During the Free Breeze incident, researcher Ulrich used preliminary Toybox research results artificial storm technology to test the Regulus record, achieving significant results. Afterward, due to busy schedules, development of the pre-storm editing protocol was put on hold. At the 10th storm, new anomalies began appearing within the Toybox. Researchers Ulrich and Adler disagreed on how to handle Toybox, each submitting separate research reports. These reports are currently being compared and evaluated. Specific details are expected in future publication views. If it's just as chaotic as Pocket, just more as, yeah, she just kind of does whatever she wants, doesn't she? It's kind of funny. Okay, alright, we will continue this. I don't know if we'll do it tomorrow. I'm gonna be busy tomorrow. I don't know if I'll have the energy. If not, we'll just continue on Monday, same as usual. I'm thinking tomorrow though, because there's other stuff I want to stream as well, so I need time for that shit. We'll see. We'll see. I'll have the usual notice up, you know. I'm assuming since we're a little over halfway, it'll probably take around 2 hours or so to finish, which means we can probably, depending on how long Enigma's whatever his minigame is, we can probably get started on that as well. We'll see. We will see. Okay, but that's gonna be it. I am gonna go to bed. Thank you guys for coming in, and I will see you on the next one, okay?